besties. We are very much zoomed in today because we are doing a full face of new makeup. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. I'm so excited. Some of this I purchased and some of this I did receive in PR, but at the end of the day, it's always so much fun to test new makeup and let you guys know what is actually worth it. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's go and dive right on in. Alright, so first off, we're going to put some balm on my lips. I bought the brand, well, it's not brand new. It's new to me. It is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Lip Oil in the shade called Light Pink. I saw Miss Shelby Ann do a lip look with this, and I bought it. So, like, anything that she recommends, I buy. I really do love her recommendations, especially because at the end of the day, she is always recommending a beautiful, like, she's always recommending drugstore options. And you guys know, I love a good drugstore option. So I'm just gonna go in with my lips right here, get them nice and hydrated, and then we're gonna go into the base. So I'm gonna start off with tried and true Thayer's. So this would be the Hydrating Milky Toner. This is the first time I'm filming a Chatty Get Ready With Me in my beauty room. You guys have been so kind and so gracious for my lack of presence because I posted some videos, but I really haven't posted too much because at the end of the day, I was moving, and we still have a little bit of moving left to do. Not too much, but we still have just a little bit left to do. But we're just kind of like taking our time because, well, we're not in any rush. We still paid for that apartment until the end of the month. So we have plenty of time to finish up what we need to finish up. But let me tell you, moving, guys, was a absolute bitch. Like, I hated every second of it. Truly, I hated every second of it. I mean, I know that some of my friends are like, oh, I love the moving process. Some love packing. Some love the unpacking. I hate every bit of it. I hated every single second of it. It was horrible. It was horrible. Me and Corey fought. Even though we paid for movers, we were able to get a lot done, but we still fought because because moving can just cause people to fight. And so we fought, but nothing serious, but we definitely did have some little bigger moments at each other because it was just exhausting. I am going to go into the Laneige. This is the Balance Mode Shine Control Weightless Moisturizer. I bought this because this is supposed to be oil controlling. Now, I recently showed this off in a Chatty Get Ready With Me, and I never did a wear test in that video, but I have been trying this out. And let me tell you, I get oily. I get oily. So all these brands that keep coming out with shine control and oil control and all that type of shit, it's a lie. It's a lie. I still get really oily while wearing them. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? This is a waste of my money. But I'm going to go in because it does help to mattify just a bit, but it does nothing for the shine. Nothing for the shine. So, anywho, hi, how are you guys? I feel like I should tell you guys a little bit about the move. So we went through U-Haul. I'm going to go into Catrice. I'm going to go into Smashbox. This is going to be the Photo Finish Oil Control Mattifying Primer. You guys know I hated the original Photo Finish, and I thought I'd try this out. Yeah, I got freaking so oily with this shit, and I was like, what the hell? It kind of low-key isn't the best, but it is what it is. They sent this to me. I'm always going to give an honest review, and I just don't really feel like it does anything for the oil. But anyway, we moved through U-Haul, and originally we were outsourcing movers from different moving companies. We were, calling, getting rates, and saying this is how much a lot of stuff we have. This is what we're moving into, the square footage, all that type of stuff. And y'all, they were quoting us, I'm not kidding, $1,200 to $1,500 to move. And we're like, Jesus fuck, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So I was like, there has to be different alternatives. So I started talking to some of my coworkers at work, and I'm drinking the Unsure, the Go-Go Juice from Tati Beauty. I'm going to go into the Catrice, by the way. This is the Under Eye Instant Wave Brightener. I actually got this in a PR kit from Shelby Ann. She didn't send it to me, Catrice did. And I really want to try this. This looks like this would be I really want to try this. Her kit sold out. I'm so happy for her. Her kit sold out. And this is one of the products that she recommends. So I'm just going to take a brush to apply this to my under eye. But yeah, this did completely sell out. And I'm so happy for her because I could just imagine how exciting that is. This retails for $35. This did retail for $35. I mean, you guys can still buy the items individually. Just the bundle pack did sell out. But I'm pretty sure they're going to try to restock as best they can. But Anyway, so we decided to, so I asked some of my coworkers that were like, you know, that I was telling them like when I was moving, I was trying to like look up movers. And one of them said, hey, go through U-Haul. And we're like, what do you mean? They go, well, U-Haul kind of implements a third party where they kind of just like you book through U-Haul and you can find the party from there. So we found this company called Rapid Movers. And they were pretty affordable. So we got 4 guys for 2 hours and it cost us $500. And I was like, okay, well, that's actually not a bad deal. Do you think that we can move a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment in 2 hours? Plus with like Corey's help, right? And I was pretty good about, you know, making sure that I boxed up everything and like try to make sure I was as organized as possible. And so they came in and they did kind of say, hey, you know, there's a really good chance that we will go over the 2 hours. And if you do, you get paid, you get charged every 15 minutes over. But so I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm ready for it. If we have to go over, we have to go over. I budgeted for $1,000 anyway. So it is what it is. Like we had already paid, but like I had budgeted $4,000 in total, like just to be safe, like, you know, because I know how much movers were. And I wasn't going to put all that pressure on Corey, especially with like everything that he's been through last couple months with his heart. The last thing I want to do was like put all this pressure on him to do this massive moving. So they came in last Wednesday. And let me tell you, I had a hideout in a freaking bedroom because I had my dogs and they had no idea what was going on. So they were just like, well, who are these people? So we had to hide out in the bedroom. I'm going into the Milk Makeup. This is going to be the Milk Makeup. I'm going into the Makeup Forever. This is the HD Skin Balancing and Perfecting Foundation. I've already been trying this. Doesn't do much for the pores. It doesn't do much for the oil. I still get oil wearing this, but that's okay. So they came in last week and I had to hide out and move in different rooms so they can move stuff. And they literally knocked it out of the park. Like I thought for sure we were going to go over the 2 hours, and so did Corey. And even they were like, hey guys, like there's a pretty good chance you guys may go over the 2 hours. And we're like, you know what? I said, that's okay. We budgeted for this. If we go over, we go over. But let me tell you, they absolutely knocked it out of the park. They got all the big heavy shit done within 2 hours, and I was really impressed, really impressed. They took their time like wrapping our furniture, our TVs, our bed, like everything. Now what was really funny is when they got to having to move my books. Yeah, they didn't like that. They did not like moving my books. So I don't ever move that often, okay? Whenever I move into a place, I tend to stay there for a long time. Me and Corey were at our last apartment for 6 years, and the apartment prior to that we were at for 8 years. So we tend to pretty much stay where we're at for a long time. So that means we accumulate a lot of freaking shit. And I love books. And so they had the pleasure of moving, like, I want to say like 600 plus books. And the way that I did it was that last time I packed my books in boxes, the boxes tore open because it was just too heavy. And so I ended up buying these massive clear totes from Target that were on sale for like $10. And there's a reason that they were. But I was able to pack, I think 6 full bins of my books. But I didn't realize that it would also mean it was extremely heavy. Like, I mean, I could not lift it to save my life. That shit was so freaking heavy. So they had to move it. And Corey said that they were so nice and so kind, but they were like, God damn, this woman has so many books. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. And Corey said they were like, not making fun of me, but they were just like, bro, you could just toss this. But they were like cracking jokes. Like Corey had a really good time with them. They were super freaking kind. And I was really impressed that they were able to get everything done within 2 hours. I would absolutely recommend the Rapid Movers for sure. They were so freaking amazing and so quick and efficient. And I really enjoyed them. So definitely someone that I would rent again. But the only difference I'd probably do now is I would honestly probably pay someone to, I feel like I'm not, am I too high? I feel like I would honestly pay someone to pack and unpack as well, because let me tell you, that shit freaking sucked. So me and Corey, like he got majority of the move done that day, but then we ended up renting a cargo van because we still had so much shit. Like we still, at the end of the day, we still had so much shit. We didn't realize how much shit we actually had. Like truly, you don't realize how much you actually accumulate until you freaking move. You're like, holy shit, I'm a freaking hoarder. You know what I mean? Like, God, I got rid of so much stuff, guys. Like I got rid of like probably 10 trash bags of clothes that I donated to Goodwill. Like just stuff like that. You know, I got rid of a lot of things I just didn't need to hold on to anymore, but I still feel like it wasn't enough. But we rented a cargo van to get the rest of the stuff that couldn't fit in our cars. And that was the day that me and Corey were arguing because it was just me and him. It's 95 degrees outside. We're both trying to move these boxes, and that shit's heavy. That shit is heavy. And unfortunately, with us moving, our dogs are not used to this house. They're not used to this area. I mean, Kaya, she's adjusted a little bit more because Kaya has moved from a single bedroom to a 3-bedroom, but Koa's only ever known that apartment. He hasn't known anything else. So for him, he's like, what is this? This is all new to him. He hasn't adjusted the best. I'm not gonna lie, he has not adjusted the best to this place. Like, he's happy with the backyard, but he's holding us hostage. He's holding us hostage, besties. I can't leave the house for more than 2 hours before he kind of gets destructive. He's already destroyed the blinds, so we've already had to spend money to replace the blinds. Thank God they're super cheap, super, like, they're such flimsy blinds. Like, it is what it is. But like, now I'm like, okay, so back in the day, we used to have to put Koa in his kennel whenever we first got him. And for like the first 2 years of his life, he always had to go in the kennel because he just couldn't handle being alone. Everything was great. And then during the thunderstorm season, whenever I go to work, we had to put him in the kennel because he can't handle thunderstorms. I thought, he's 6 years old. He would get adjusted to this place. No, besties. He's holding me hostage because if we leave more than 2 hours, he gets destructive. So I had to go to work yesterday and I had to put him in the kennel. And I had him on the kennel, and he was in there for 6 hours, and he was not very happy with me about it. But I mean, he ended up passing out. I'm going to the Catrice Melted Sun bronzer here. He ended up falling asleep and just relaxing. And I'm like, bro, like, I need you to do this. Like, I need you to relax and calm down because you're too much. And it's not his fault. It's just, this is all new for him too. You know what I mean? So we're being completely understanding. Like, listen, we know this is an adjustment for you guys. We know this is not the easiest, but I need you to not hold me hostage. I need to go grocery shopping. I still need to do stuff. So I don't think it's helped that every time that we went back to the apartment to go grab more stuff, especially the cargo van, we brought the dogs with us. So we're bringing them back into their old environment. So I think that's what kind of also hindered Koa from getting used to this area, but we also couldn't leave him alone because he also couldn't handle being alone. So there's been this like battle back and forth. So anyway, we got the cargo van on Saturday and we both were trying to move these heavy ass boxes. Oh no, we got the cargo van on Sunday, both trying to move these heavy ass boxes. And let me tell you, we were arguing and bickering because we're just like so freaking over it. So it's why I missed doing new makeup release is on Sunday because I just strictly was still moving. And I thought that I was going to do it on Monday, but y'all, I was so exhausted. I was so exhausted because we still have so much unpacking to do. Like, it's not even funny. I pretty much have this room for the most part set up. Our guest bedroom is almost set up for the most part, and our bedroom and our master bedroom, but we still have so much in the garage. Like, our garage is cluttered, but it's organized cluttered because it's just all these boxes that we have to unpack. And it's just, we're kind of taking our time now because, well, it was absolutely exhausting to do this move. So we're kind of like taking our time unpacking because like there's no rush for it, but at the same time it's also like a little annoying because everywhere I walk in each room it's like boxes upon boxes still there. So it's like I would like to get settled in, but I know that we're gonna take our time just because it's exhausting moving and I hate every single second of it. I don't want to do it again, but I mean, unfortunately we don't own this house, so like of course we're gonna have to eventually move. Who knows, we might only be here for a year or we could be here longer. It just really kind of depends on the owners and if they want us to stay. I guess we'll find out. So for cream blush, I'm going to go into the ABH Magic Touch Blush Trio in the shade called Purple Palace. I bought this off the TikTok shop and it did come in completely cracked. Like, it is kind of cracked all around, but I did send it to a picture of it to the company. Like, hey, just want to let you know. They went ahead and they sent a replacement. No questions asked. They sent a replacement. I thought that was actually so sweet. I'm going to kind of mix these two together very, very lightly. So they did send me a replacement, so that's really nice because I'm scared that if I mess with this too much, it is going to fall out. So I'm going to be kind of light-handed with it, but I do like a good like cool tone lavender blush because it could be like really pretty during the winter season. And that's not really giving me color, but you know what, we'll dig back in. They were very kind and they were very kind about it. So I thought that was actually really, they were really sweet about it, so I was really appreciative of it. Just like I also want to say, you know who's also sweet? So if you guys did not see, on Sunday I did post a review trying the Tati Beauty Go-Go Juice or Go-Go Energy Drink right here. And, Tati reached out to me to send it to me after she saw me kind of low-key talking shit about it in my new makeup releases. And she's like, hey, you seem like you're kind of interested in trying this. Let me send it to you so you can actually try it first and then form your opinion. She was really, really nice about it. Very gracious. And I was really appreciative of that because some people might not be, but she was really gracious towards it. So she sent it to me and I did a God honest review and I posted it. And she actually saw my review. She reached out to me and she said, hey, I just want to let you know, I just wanted to thank you for actually giving it a fair chance and giving it a very fair review. I really do appreciate it. We will implement more flavors down the line, and that the best way to mix it is with a frother, but I understand why you didn't have one. That is the best way to mix it, and that, we are going to, when we do launch future flavors, we do want to add you to the PR list to try, since you gave a really honest review. And I thought that was actually really nice, because at the end of the day, in my review, I did say that it was a little bit too expensive for what it was, and would I repurchase it? I don't know, probably not. Like I said, that I would have to see how I like it by the end of the month. It's great for my husband to have, because he can't really have a lot of caffeine because of his AFib, but I, on the other hand, still do enjoy my corgi. I can't help it. I love it. I love it. In my salute, I love it. So I only drink it. I only drink caffeine once a day. So this is my only caffeine I'm having today. But she was really nice about it, because like at the end of the day, I didn't say, oh, go run out, you have to get this. I was just like, oh yeah, it's nice, it works, but like it's not my favorite. And she was really gracious about it. And that's how it should be. Like, I don't know why more influencers or content creators are not like that. Like, if you are not like that, why can't people just give true, honest reviews? I don't care to kiss ass to a brand to get their product. I don't care enough. If I really want your product, I'm going to buy it. Like, I'm going to buy it. Like yesterday I posted a PR unboxing, and I had talked about how I'm definitely going to be getting, not going to be getting some PR anymore from brands, because I kept trying to change my address and they've ignored me. And some people were kind of mean about it in the comment sections, which I did delete, because this is my home and this is my safe space, and I don't need to have any negativity in my life. But I even said, I did respond to some comments like, listen, if these brands end up, getting me kicked off the list because I don't get it, I changed my address, I don't really care. If I really want it, I'm gonna buy it. And that's how I've always been. Like perfect example, Glamlight. I don't ever really get Glamlight PR anymore. I always buy it myself, and I don't mind, because I'm not entitled to PR. PR is, I don't want to say it's a privilege, but it's a gift. I'm not entitled to it whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'm not any more deserving than anybody else, and I have no problem buying it if I want to review it. So yeah. That's actually really pretty. That is so light. Do you guys see how light that is? That is so incredibly light. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go into just the Essence concealer right here. Not too much. I'm just going to take a couple dots. Try not to go too heavy with my concealer. That's a little bit heavy. Lately, I don't know why. I just feel like it's because I have a lot of fine lines on my eyes recently, and maybe it's just because of all the stress. But I've been noticing some products sitting in there a lot, and it just makes me feel like I look a little bit older, because when it gets really dry and cracky by the end of my work shift, I'm like, ugh, I'm not really sure if I like how that looks. So I've been a little bit more cautious about how much I'm applying. So we'll see if that makes a difference. I'm going to set it with the hard candy right here. I will say I am liking this house. It is definitely an adjustment for me, for sure. I'm not the one that's best with change, but I will say I am starting to like this house. I am starting to like this house. I'm going to take a little bit of, I don't know where my Sigma eye base went, so I'm just going to go into my DD signature right here, my Day-Day signature right here. But I am starting to like this house. I think my favorite room so far in this house is the master bathroom. I am going to do a tour of this house. So I'm going to do a tour so you guys can see what the house looks like. I don't really care if you guys see the clutter and the boxes. I don't care. So I really hope that you guys don't care either, because at the end of the day, unpacking sucks. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. So you guys are going to see my house for what it is. I'm not trying to sit here and make you guys super impressed with everything being clean and organized, because that's just not my life to begin with. Everything I do clean, but I'm not the most organized person at times, and I'm also exhausted. And on my day off, I just generally want to do nothing for once. So yeah, I want to show you guys a house tour, and I also want to show you guys an empty house tour of my apartment, so you guys can see kind of where I was at for 6 years. I would love to film that. I did go to the house yesterday. I'm gonna go into the brand new Morphe palette right here, by the way. This is called Cut to the Lace. This looks really pretty. I'm really excited to dig into this one. It's 2 mattes and a shimmer. What? I'm gonna put this on the eye. I need to go into brushes. I'm going to go into the Morphe Custom Blend Brush Collection. This is the Oat Latte 5-piece brush set. Comes in this really freaking cute, makeup case right here. But I went to the house yesterday so that I could film an empty beauty room tour, because I really wanted to show you guys what my beauty room looked like, kind of before and after, so you guys can see a difference. And I definitely got a little emotional yesterday when I went in there. I didn't really expect it, but I think for me, like I told Corey, one of the things that like I have, you know, struggled with is like not having, you know, my cats with me anymore. This is like the first time I'm not having them like at a new place. So being here has definitely been like a little sad for me because I miss them. I absolutely miss my cats. And I miss like the little telltale signs of them living in a place with us. And so walking into that apartment yesterday, like I definitely started to get a little emotional because I was like, it just kind of brought back all the grief. And maybe this place could be like a fresh start. But I filmed my beauty room tour for you guys yesterday. I'm going to be posting that video tomorrow. So I really hope that you guys like it. I'm excited for you guys to see what my room looks like now. It's almost the same, but like it's also like half the size of it. But at the end of the day, I really hope this new chapter does me well. It's like a blue, brown, purple. I'm just gonna tap that right here. Yes. Exactly what I was going for. Before I do my other eye, I just realized that I bought the brand new joystick from Marc Jacobs. This is the Balmy Blush Balm. I bought the shade Self-Centered. And I will say the packaging on this is so bulky. Like, to me, it's a little excessive. Like, does it need to be this bulky? I'm gonna try this just a little bit since I did not set my face yet with powder. I'm gonna take it on my brush. Now, I've seen a lot of people posting reviews of the new Marc Jacobs line. I personally have not watched any reviews, so I don't know what people's thoughts are on this collection. I did not want to see anyone's review because I wanted to generally gauge my own thoughts. I only bought a bronzer and a blush. I didn't bother buying the single shadows just because the shade that I wanted was sold out. And I was like, well, I'm not going to sit here and just buy something just to buy something. I'm going to buy like generally what I want to try. So that's what I did. I bought these just to try. And I didn't buy any like lip stuff or anything. I just bought what I generally wanted to buy. And so far, it's pretty. It's pretty. I'm going to have to keep trying this out though. But I will say the packaging to me is just, it's really excessive. That's too much. That's too much. So for bronzer, we're going to go into the Marc Jacobs Legally Bronze. This is the sculpting bronzer right here. I have the shade called 15 Light. I will say the packaging, they're trying a lot to be like their perfume. It's cute, but again, it's very bulky. And to me, it's like a little unnecessary. And then this is going to be the bronzer right here. Now, anybody knows me knows that I was obsessed with the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. I still have one. And this literally has no smell to it. So that's a little disappointing because I love the coconut smell like that one had. It was such like an iconic scent. So we're going to go into this. We're going to see how I like this and does it compare to like their OG one that I'm used to. I mean, so far it's laying down nicely. I mean, it's nice. It definitely is laying down. I'm gonna have to keep trying it out. This is just more like a first impressions. It is laying down nicely, but is it like the most wowing? We're going to keep trying it out. I'm going to keep trying it out. But first impressions, it's laying down really nicely. Has a nice little coverage to it. Looks really soft. Looks really blurred. So we're going to keep trying this out. I do miss my icon. We're going to have to try this out. I will say the one thing I don't like is the bulkiness of that bronzer. But we're going to definitely keep testing this out for sure. Okay, then for blush, we're going into Catrice. This is the Bright and Blur Airbrush Powder in the shade called Pink Luminous. This is one of the blushes that came into the pack that from Shelby Ann. So we're gonna go into this. This look, it's gonna be very, very light, like baby pink. So let's see if it does really anything. Oh, that's pretty. So to match like the pinky vibe, I'm gonna go into the NYX Buttermilk Highlighter in the shade called You Better Work. This is like a really pretty like pink highlighter. This is so gorgeous, especially for a drugstore. The way that this just has like such a kick. Oh my God, I love this pinky highlight. Like, look at how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna go into the Catrice. This is the Aqua Splash Gripping Fixing Spray. This is a hydrating setting spray. We're gonna use this and then I will go in with a mattifying one after. So let's try this out. It says shake well. Okay, and then for my lips, I'm gonna go into kind of like the combo that I saw her do. So I'm gonna show you guys like her little lip combo right here.
And as a concealer lip girly till the day I die, this shade is just everything to me. I want to show you guys one of my favorite drugstore lip glosses. I was looking for something to replace the Neutrogena lip oil that I used in a video a few days ago. Okay, these are the two lip liners that I used. This is Moira in the shade Rose Beige. I did change it up a little bit from yesterday. and Morphe in the shade Bubble Bath. This is such a cute, like, pinky lip liner, but I like the contrast of having a brown lip liner on the outer edge and then having the pinky one in the middle. But to top it off with a gloss, this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the shade Sky Pink, and look at this. It's such a cute baby pink shade. This is one of my most repurchased lip glosses. It's so stunning. I give this away to brides all the time. Like, are you kidding? Look at that milky baby pink. And sometimes I don't want a lip oil. I don't want a lip plumper. I don't want a lip mask. I want a lip gloss. I want an OG lip gloss. And this is that. Is that not the prettiest drugstore lip gloss? Yeah, absolutely obsessed with it. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. So you guys that were looking for an alternative to the Neutrogena lip oil, here you go. Thank you for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay, so I don't have the Moira like rosy beige, but I'm gonna go into the Catrice. This is gonna be the Gel Glide Long Lasting Lip Liner. This is gonna be the shade called Toffee Talk. This was actually in her kit that she, this is actually in her bundle. So I did powder my lips with it. She does. I'm gonna outline my lips. Hopefully this is like a similar color. Wow, that just glides right on. Just glided right on. That was so freaking nice. Okay, then I'm gonna go into the Morphe Bubble Bath the way that she did. I'm gonna line that, I guess, like right next to that. Okay, wait, those two are kind of blending. Let me see if I can bring this one a little bit further in. Hold up. I have too much space right here. Hold on. Okay, so that's kind of like how it's looking. And then I'm going to go into the Revlon. This is going to be the shade called Sky Pink, like she did in her video. And we're going to put this right on top. Let's see how I like this. Okay, that's a little too nudie pink. Hold up. That actually might be really pretty. I think it's missing one thing, and I think it's just missing like something under my eye. So I'm gonna very lightly put this right here. That is so pretty. I'm gonna go into my Nakia Joy Cosmetics. This would be the pressed finishing powder right here. As you guys can see, I hit pan on this. We're gonna go ahead and set my face one more time. I will say this lip combo though, it is so pretty. Like it is, wow, that is such a pretty lip combo. Like what? That is so pretty. Like that is really pretty. I do think I want to add something else. Buttermilk Glow. This is in the shade called Blaze It Butter. And I just want to add a little bit to my nose. Just like right here. And I just want to add a little bit to the center of this. Then I'm going to set my face with the L'Oreal 3-Second Setting Mist. I'm going to zoom you guys out and then I'm going to give you guys my first impressions of this makeup. Alrighty, besties. So this is the final look right here. It's very, very, very pinky. I'm very pinky right now. I'm also like a little low-key too tan, in my opinion. Like I feel like I look a little bit too dark. And the biggest reason biggest reason for that is the foundation. It definitely does oxidize down. I try to get the right shade, but trying to shade match with these brands is just on a whole new level. I swear to God, they don't understand their own undertones by saying it's like neutral, but it's like never not. I don't know. It's just definitely a little bit deeper than what I normally would go for. This is one of those foundations I will have to mix with other foundations to make it a tad lighter, because during the summer, this could be great, but if I want to wear this all year round, I definitely can. I just feel like I look a little bit too fake tan in my opinion. So first off, I will say everything turned out quite nicely. There really isn't an issue with anything that I have. I will say the bronzer, I did get like the second to light shade because I didn't want to go too fair. So I just went light. I feel like it is it's a little bit deeper than what I normally go for. I mean, the way it looks, I mean, I can't tell. I'm gonna be so for real. I can't tell what you guys see until I edit because I have such bright lights in my face that it kind of like makes everything on my camera look super white, like super washed out, super white. So it's really hard for me to see what you guys actually see until I get to my editing. So yeah, when I say I look washed out, or I look this or like that, it's because you guys see something completely different than what I see. I get like my lights just in my face. I'm just like, I can't really see. So yeah, for me, looking right here, I look right. I look fine. But looking in this mirror right here, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tan, but maybe not in the best way possible. But at the end of the day, I will say everything that I tried today did work really nicely, but I will go ahead and tell you that this isn't going to be like a wear test because I already know how some of these items perform. This does not work on oily skin. This does not work on oily skin. The Laneige does not work on oily skin. They do not lock it in. I do get really oily while wearing this, so that definitely is a bummer. Whereas everything else, like I already know how Morphe performs. I know how ABH performs. Marc Jacobs, this is a first. It does work nicely, but I'm gonna have to keep testing this out. So this is definitely more of like a full face of first impressions. But so far, I will say I do like everything I tried, but we're gonna see what I think about it at the end of the month. And I will say though, I do like this combination on my lip, and I think it actually really is pretty, going like a dark brown to like a pink. It's really pretty. My eyes, I feel like they look a little weird, maybe because I don't have lashes on, but I do think the look came out really pretty nonetheless. So let me know what you guys think about these products down below. Have you guys tried any of these products? Are there any products out there that you guys want me to check out? Please let me know in the comments below. But with that said, besties, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys have my other channels, are for life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful ventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, besties, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.